Nobody wants your product. Nobody wants your product. Hear me out. Nobody wants your product. People don't care about your products. All they want is a solution that will solve their problem. Once I understood that, I made my first sale. First sale with no fancy tools, no followers, no video. I'm going to share the 4 tips that I used to make my first sale with no fancy tools, no audience, no followers. I just made my first sale. So if you're making your first product or want to sell your first product, I have the 4 tips, and the last one was the one which helped me to sell my product, and I actually made 7 orders within 12 hours. So watch the video to the end, and please make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so that when I upload a video you get notified and learn more. The first tip is be super clear on who your product is meant for. Okay, ask yourself this simple question: who is my product meant for? You can't make a product for everybody. You can't It is impossible. You can't make If you want to sell your product to everybody, then just know that you are not going to sell to anyone. You're not going to make any sale. So you have already noticed your product is for this group of people. If for example it's for moms, teenagers, or student. Okay, let's take an example of student. If your product is meant for the student, for example a planner, ask yourself, if my planner is meant for the student, so what should my planner be about? Maybe a daily life of a student, planning his day or her day. As we had stated earlier, people want something that will solve their problem. So ask yourself something that will solve their problem. So ask yourself this question: what are some of the problems that students undergo on their daily life? Once you know what students undergo on their daily life, you will know what product to make concerning students. You can come up with an idea of making a student planner or a revision planner. It can help students. The next point, this can help students plan their studies. Okay. The second point, people are not out there searching for your product to buy to please you. No, people want something that will solve their problem. Even me, all of us have a lot of problems, and we are all searching for solutions that will help us solve the problem. So keep this in mind. Nobody is outside there searching for your planner, searching for your ebook. For what? If it is not going to help him or her, what is it for? That person cannot buy it. He or she cannot purchase it. And if you are not solving any problem in your product, nobody is going to buy it. As stated, if your product is meant for a student, let's say like the planner, ask yourself a question. Okay, I'm going to make a planner for these students. Okay, you have already noticed the students face this problem in their lives. Like they have a hard time during exam time. So you decide to come up with a revision planner. In this revision planner, make sure what you are making will help the student plan their time well before the exams or during the exams. The third point, map your product. Map your product first. Don't rush on creating products you don't know what they are meant for. Like if you have decided to focus on student planner, you have jumped from student planner to another thing. Like you now want to be super hyperactive. Yeah, today you are in student planning, tomorrow you are another thing, the other day you want to monetize your YouTube account, the other day then you are in Pinterest. No, map your product. If you have decided, now I'm focusing on student planners, keep your brain there. If it is student planners or it is planners in general, be there, concentrate in what you are doing. Later on, if you see your planner is not working or you are not getting any sales, maybe you can try something else. And again, don't be that niche specific. Like if you have studied these planners, you are going to do the planners. No, always be ready to change your mind. The last most important tip, the number 4th tip, pre-sell your product. Have you heard me right? Pre-sell your product. The most important point from all. This is the most important. A lot of people skip this because they think maybe it is not that important, but let me tell you, this is the one which made me gain 7 orders in a span of 12 hours. So listen carefully what I did. Previous video I had told you that I made a template and posted it in a group. So this is what now I did. I made a template, a motivational template. I posted it in the group, not in terms of selling it. I just posted it for people to see what I'm doing. Maybe it can get someone's attraction. I posted it and someone was interested in it actually. It was just a sample posting there. It's not that I don't create other things. I create other things. But this one I just posted it to see if maybe it can work. After I posted it, someone came and told me, wow, this is so encouraging. This is so motivational. Can you make me one? You see? That one sample that I made and posted it in that group is the one which brought me this one client. Within us, it was like less than 30 minutes once after I posted it there. Posting it there, I made sure, since she came from that group and she saw that I'm making this and this, so when selling the product, I did not overcharge. Yeah, I know it took a lot of time for me to make, but I did not overcharge it. Why? Because this is my, like, okay, it was my first client. Maybe for you it will be like your fifth, you are a professional seller. For me it was my first client. So what I did, I gave her a discount. I did not sell that expensive. It was a bit cheap compared to how I should have sold it. Why? I wanted her to see the importance of what I'm making. If it was a motivational template, I wanted her to get the message. And again, if I could have sold at expensive, she would have just gone, because if it is expensive, nobody could buy it. Offering her at a discount price, I knew if I give her at this price, she will go and tell her friends, oh, I was made this motivational template by this person and it is not that expensive. You can go and get if you want one. So I knew when I give her at this price, she's going to market me outside there. She's going to advertise my work, and that is what we want. We want our business to grow. So if you sell at that discount, just if she has friend who is interested in your work, she's going to sell your work outside. And if your work is good, neat, and it's not that expensive, then be ready to get orders, because it works like magic. My first client, and even if it is not, that person is not your first client, make sure to ask for feedback, honest feedback. For me, I asked for honest feedback. So after giving the honest feedback, I took the feedback. The feedback really helped me. The feedback helped me improve the quality of my products. And also the feedback, the testimonials that I got will help me promote my product to other clients. So make sure to ask for feedback after you have pre-sold your product. Remember, this is not about selling product. This is about offering something valuable to your clients. So always ask feedback so that you can improve your product as time goes by. If you're working on your first product, or if you're working on your first, if you want to get your first sale, comment down below and tell me what you're working on, what your product solves, which problem does it solve, and please feel free to like and subscribe. This will help me reach a lot of people, and a lot of people will get information about how they can sell, how they can make their first sale in digital marketing. So feel free to subscribe, click the notification bell so that when I upload a video, you get notified. Bye bye, and please make sure to watch my other video that I had posted, how I made my first sale and how I got the first 7 orders within a span of 12 hours. Thank you for your time, and bye bye.